Good chat. Good with y'all today. Terrific Tuesday. Hope y'all been having a good start to y'all week. We are currently ranging right now. We are currently ranging right now. This 918. So we see that price comes. This fair value gap is a 5:34 a.m. fair value gap. Okay. Now you see that we come up to this area. Price inverses. Well, I mean, we trade through it, right? We trade through it. We come up to consequent encroachment. Body closers north of consequent encroachment. Then we drop down again, right? We come back down to this wick low. Then we come up to consequent encroachment with body closure south, right? Now that signifies bearish. That's bullish or bearish. That's bearish per ICT. We come back up again, and then we see price come up about literally one tick short. One tick short of consequent encroachment, right? We drop again, market structure shift, and we see price come up one more time, throw a wick high up there, and then we take out these lows. And we take out those lows, man. Now I'm looking at this 0.5 and this 0.375 of this 7 to 9 dealing range. The 7 to 9 dealing range, these are the key levels I'm looking at. Now I also want to see where we're gonna open, whether that's in premium or discount. We have previous day settlement price here, 414. We have about 10 seconds till 9:30 open. I look forward to seeing what the market has to offer today. And we opened in a premium. We did open in a premium. We broke through this range. And then premium, they open gap resting below. And as y'all see, we came right back up to this gap, this 534 fair value gap. Tapped into that consequent encroachment. But I do want to see if price is going to come up to these key levels, this 0.5 and 0.375, and then make our way down to new day open gap. Y'all see we came up to this 0.5, 0.5. We also came up to this 0.375. I'm going to trail my stop loss. And just like that, wow, holy shit. ICT, you're a fucking goat, dude. ICT, you're a freaking goat, fam. ICT, you are a freaking goat. Oh my gosh. Oh my actual gosh. ICT, you are a freaking goat, fam. You are a freaking goat, bro. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I'm actually like like I'm low-key shaking right now, bro. Like, damn. Nah, ICT is a fucking goat. God, dear Father God, excuse my language. I am sorry. Dear Father God, excuse my language. I am sorry. But this right here, wow. Seven a.m. to 9 a.m. dealing range showed 8:30 and 8:31. 1 minute Sibbies tethered to 0.375 and 0.5. We opened in a premium relative to Indog. Would into these making our move. Nah, bro. I see why ICT be getting such sniper entries, fam. I'm witnessing it right now, dog. Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I see why ICT be getting these sniper entries, fam. 7 a.m. All right, so I'm gonna break this down to y'all, bro. I'm gonna break this down to y'all because this right here, I ain't gonna this is like actually leaving me kind of flabbergasted, yo. Mind you, my bias was shorts. My bias was short for the day. Okay. We opened in a premium. We opened higher than previous day settlement price. Previous day settlement price down here. New day open or market opened up here, which means we are in a premium relative to this gap here. This fib is new day open gap, okay? Now, going back to electronic trading hours, per ICT, the most important time, the most important window of time is the 2-hour window between 7 a.m. and 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? 7 a.m. and 9 o'clock in the morning. All right. So I drew out this fib using ICT's fib settings. Take the lowest low up to the swing high. Right? Now, the levels that I was watching for were imbalances tethered to these levels, right? To these red levels, which we see we have 8:30. We have 8:30 here, right here. 8:30 here. And we have 8:31 here. Okay. Now I also looked a bit further to my left because I saw that we were ranging from 9 a.m. about 8:41 to just before market open. Okay. And I saw that we were creating somewhat of the same highs, right? So I was like, okay, well, let me look to my left. Now I see that there's this imbalance, this 534 imbalance, right? And just as we can suspect, price was running through consequent encroachment here, here, and then with this wick high right here, with this 912 wick, right? This bullish candle wick, you see that the bodies close south of consequent encroachment, which means they close below consequent encroachment. All right. Then we see bullish candle 918 wick high, wick just about one tick short of consequent encroachment, which is bearish, right? And I called that out. Well, I wasn't on stream, but I called that out. And I was like, that's bearish. And I noted, I put it in my notes at 925. At 925, right at this candle, at this bullish candle, 925. I have it in my journal, a brand new journal, but I have it in my journal. 925 comes up to one tick short of consequent encroachment of 531 BISI, body closed south. In parentheses, I wrote bearish. And what did price do? We came up through ourselves a good little bullish wick high right up here, took out these lows. Okay, took out those lows. And now I was like, okay, now since we took out these lows, prices want to come up to these imbalances and raid these and come validate these imbalances up here. And upon market open, I see that we open in a premium. So I'm like, okay, well, now I'm speculating that price will come up and take out these key levels before either consolidating or finding its way down to new day open gap. Now, what are we doing here? Consolidating. What it looks like. We haven't really gone anywhere except for this move right here. We haven't really gone anywhere except for this move right here. I could have got a better RR had I taken my take profit down to this order block. But I wanted to be safe just because this is a concept that I'm just now learning how to do and execute off of. But yeah, y'all. We do also have this fair value gap here. But as y'all can see, price has already came up into this gap. So I'm not exactly sure how strong of a drawn liquidity that is for price right now. But we are making higher highs on the 1 minute. So, and we did just break this this lower high. I mean, what the fuck did I just say? We're making higher lows and price just broke this lower high. So now I'm actually kind of seeing that price might be most bullish right now. Price might be most bullish right now. Dude. What the heck, dude? I ain't gonna lie, fam. That was my best trade in a while. That was my best trade in a long time, chat. I can't even lie to y'all. That was one of the best trades I've taken, cleanest trades I've taken in a long time, chat. Holy crap. In a very long time, chat. In a very long time, chat. All right, now I'm about to take y'all with me to my journal real quick, y'all. My OneNote, my journal, the journal, my journal, the journalio, the journalioso. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. First of all, I gotta do this. So 9:30 a.m. opened in premium. New day open gap resting below. What? 9:30. 9:33. 9:33. 9:33. Chat. I'm jotting all of this down in my journal, bro. I'm trying to get in the habit of not only journaling on my computer, but journaling on paper, bro. Journaling on paper. And see this? We came down to this order block. That would have been a beautiful entry as well, just because on the market structure shift status, we are most bullish. We are most bullish on the market structure shift status. So we came down to this order block, and what do you see? Inversion to the upside of 938 fair value gap, which is first presented fair value gap. Actually, wait, no, I just lied. It's not. First presented fair value gap is this 931, but we inverse this 938 fair value gap to the upside. What do? Come back down to this inverse fair value gap, tap in this order block as well. Then we, yeah, ICT, you are the GOAT. ICT is the GOAT, bro. You can't tell me any different. You can't tell me no different. All right, 933. We come up. We come up to key level. All right, my bad, chat. I was kind of like documenting everything on this trade in Discord. We come up to key levels 0.5 and 3.75. Execution. Direction shorts. I took shorts. What else did I do? Um, Contracts 15. What was my risk and profit? Profit was 825. Risk risk RR was about 1.61 to 1. Entry 2936. All right. All right, so that's for my handwritten journal. Now, now I gotta do this. Gotta copy this and put it here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this, bro. Price was ranging just up until market open. Then we see price trade lower. Price trade lower and take out those lows. Okay. Then what do we see? Price opens in discount. Ah, dang. And you see that? Y'all see that, chat? Well, no, obviously y'all don't. My fault. My bad. Y'all see that, chat? What are we doing? Drawing lower. We took out these lows, came up to these key levels here, came up to these SIBIs down here, traded into this order block, traded higher, took out this high right here, took out this high. Did we take out this high as well? Took out this high as well. And what did that tell? What is that telling us? Smart money wants to generate shorts. And what do we see here? What do we see here, chat? What do we see here, chat? Inversion to the downside. With what? Price coming up to consequent encroachment of that gap. Beautiful setup for shorts. And what are we doing? Trading down to new day open gap, chat. Trading down to new day open gap, chat. ICT is such a goat, brother. Bro. Yeah. Can't deny it. You can't. I ain't gonna lie. You can't deny, bro. You can't deny him, bro. And it's this right here that's really actually like showing me. It's like showing me the proof that's in the pudding, bro. Price opens in discount and runs to the key levels I was watching. Oh, wait. Hold on, bro. There we go. Now, I'm gonna start from here. Do it like this. $7 a.m. to 9 a.m. dealing range shows 8:30A and 8:31A SIBIs tethered to 0.375 and 0.5. Market opens in premium relative to new day open gap. We trade higher. We trade higher into the key levels I was watching. Then price delivers. Price trades lower. Tapping order block. That's extra. That's extra. Trade higher into the key levels I was watching. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. There you go. How did I feel? I was low-key curious. I was calm, but I was curious to see like how this new information would be implemented in my trading and how it would play out. I was calm. I was curious. See that, chat? We're delivering lower. Bias with shorts. We opened in premium. Bias with shorts, chat. Bias with shorts, chat. We open in premium. Take out these highs. Take out the highs that are over here. Take out these highs. What do we see? Beautiful short setup, bro. Beautiful shorts. Beautiful shorts, man. Yes. Beautiful shorts, man. I was curious. I was calm. I kind of had a sense of confidence just because I was trading based off of ICT's concepts, bro. Could I take this trade again? Yeah. In one sentence, what was the biggest lesson from this trade? I would have to say the biggest lesson from this trade is pay attention to the lows generated, well, lows, highs generated pre-market, and see how price behaves relative to them. And if we sweep them, is price delivering to your bias direction? There we go. Something like that. Facts. It's twin texting me. All right, chat. What time is it? Dang, bro, it's 9:12. Wait. Yeah, it's 9:12, bro. 9:12, bro. It is 9:12 and we are trading inside of this new day open range or new day open gap now. It's past 10 o'clock, but whoops. Damn, there we go. All right, yeah, I think I'm low key about to be off the charts for the day, man. I ain't gonna lie. But man, this trading journey, bro, it has been definitely the hardest thing I've ever done that I've committed the most time to outside of probably like skateboarding, bro. Outside of like skateboarding, bro. And it's like, as I'm thinking about it, bro, it's like with skateboarding, bro. Dang, it's really kind of similar, bro. Like you learn how to plant your feet on a skateboard, right? You learn how to stabilize yourself on a skateboard. Then you learn how to kick, and you learn how to push. Then you learn how to ollie. And you learn how to bone your ollies. Then you learn how to shove it. And you know how to pop shove it. Then you know how to then you start to learn how to kickflip. But since a kickflip's more technical, that's when you really start having to like figure out techniques in order to execute this flow of motion in a smooth fashion. You get what I'm saying? It all has to flow. You get what I'm saying? Similar to trading, bro. Like you learn how to read candlesticks. You learn how to read price action. And when it comes down to figuring out how to execution, you have a strategy in which you have to refine and develop certain techniques to where your strategy is in sync and flows with the market, bro. It all has to flow, bro. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, bro. Low key. But yeah, bro. This trading journey's definitely been a rocky one, bro. But it's like, even with my losses, bro, like last week, my losing streak was crazy. I had a crazy losing streak last week, yo. I ain't lying. Like it low key left me feeling discouraged, but bro, the most man thing you can do, at least in this industry, bro, is keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Even after a week of losing, you keep showing up, bro. It's like you gotta have that kind of love for it, bro. You gotta have that love for it, bro. You gotta have that love for the game. You gotta have that passion for it. You gotta have like, bro, even like, cause I make music and shit, bro. It's like not every song is gonna be your best song, bro. Not every song is gonna be as good as the last best song. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make songs that you don't like or don't think is worthy of putting out there. Or you may have songs that you may feel like are good enough to drop or release, but not everybody else is messing with it as much as you do. But you keep showing up and you keep producing, you keep creating, you keep dropping, you keep, you know what I mean? The dedication and the passion, bro, behind it all, it gotta be there, bro. And it's like, that's what separates the best traders from the 90% that lose 90% of their money within the first 90 days, bro. That's what causes that separation. That's what raises the bar for us. And I mean, I say us because I feel like I'm included in that, bro, just because of the sheer resiliency and tenacity that I have for this, bro. And I don't say that with ego or to boast. I don't say it with pride. I say it knowing that I genuinely want this for myself, bro. I genuinely want better for myself. And I'd be lying if I said I spend all of my waking hours dedicated to trading, which you shouldn't. Don't ever overload yourself with anything you're passionate about or you will get burnt out. That's just facts. That's life. But like, bro, there probably is more things that I could do, right, to ensure that my trading is developing at a pace that's stable for me. But it's looking in hindsight, bro, like a year ago, June, July, when I wasn't even where I'm at now, bro. I was staying with my bro. I was staying with my bro 6. I was staying with my brother 6, nigga. Before I even made it down here to Texas, bro. I was staying with my mans, bro. He let me crash at his place, his grandma crib, bro. Nigga, he can vouch. Every single day, I was at it, bro. I was on it, bro. Trading, waking up. I wasn't even employed, but what did I have? I might not have had a job, but what did I have? I had discipline. Every day, 8 o'clock in the morning, bro. I was waking up. Every day, 8 o'clock in the morning, I was waking up. Ready to get to it. Ready to watch them TJR boot camp videos, bro. Ready to damn, bro. Back then, I started trading. When I first started trading, I was paper trading Ethereum, gang. I was paper trading Ethereum, bro. Bro. Don't judge me, bro. I didn't know about no futures. I didn't know about no Nasdaq, no S&P, none of that, bro. I just knew about crypto. That's all I knew. All I knew was about crypto. Right? But fast forward to now, bro, it's like a year ago, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. I wouldn't be able to sit down and truly explain any of this. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation, a comprehensive conversation with somebody who knows what I know and more about trading. I wasn't where I'm at now a year ago, bro. And that's just from consistency, showing up, being willing to fail, bro. Showing up and being willing to fail and learn from those mistakes. Not everybody has the capacity to lose over and over and over and over again consistently, like not just here and there. No, consistently on a regular basis. You are losing but learning. You are losing but learning. And you are winning from the wisdom that you learned from losing. You win using the wisdom you learned from losing. Oh my God, ain't that a word, boy? Ain't that a word, my nigga? Yeah. Ain't that a word right there, bruh? Ain't that a word right there, my nigga? Yeah. Ain't that a word right there? You win from the wisdom you learned from losing. Oh my God, boy. You win from the wisdom you learn from losing. Oh my gosh. Ain't that a word right there? Call me Shakespeare, nigga. Yo, that's fire though. That's hard. That's hard. I might fuck around and get that tatted on me or some shit. No cap. But shit, bro. Yeah, bro. It's just like, I don't know, bro. I got a long way to go, but I've came a long way, bro. I've came a long way, but I got a long way to go, bro. So we just gonna keep striving, we gonna keep pushing, we gonna keep moving forward, bro. We gonna what they say in Meet the Robinsons, bro? Keep moving forward, bro. Keep moving forward. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Don't try to skip no steps. That's when you stumble, my boy. When you try to skip steps, oh, you ain't see that rock right there in front of you. You ain't see that. You ain't see that stone right there in front. Not boop. You busted your chin open. Now you. Now you got to take 3 steps back. Trying to take 2 forward at the same at once, my boy. You gotta pace yourself, bro. Pace yourself and have an understanding of what you're capable of and what your capacity is. That's when you'll truly find your purpose, bro. Cause it's like, you know, it's like people and me and my bro Six, we was talking about this maybe last week. We were talking about, bro, so many people want to have these high echelon positions. They want to fresh out the gate. Oh, I'm CEO. You can't tell me, oh, I'm the boss now. I'm the boss now. You work under me. I tell y'all what to do. I kick back, relax, and watch everything play. No. You gotta learn how to. You gotta learn how to be. You gotta learn how to be a laborer, bro. You gotta learn how to be a subordinate worker, bro. The line cook, the cashier, the stalker, my nigga, the cart pusher. You gotta understand what it feels like to do those things, bro. You can't just be the man as soon as you walk through the door, bro. You know what I'm saying? Executive manager or whatever, bro. Like, you can't be that, bro. Cause you're not gonna know how to handle it, bro. You gotta start from the bottom and work your way up, increasing your capacity to handle more. And I think I talked about this in one of my Seek First episodes, bro. For God to be able to trust you with more and put you in higher positions, he has to be able, you got to show him that you've increased your capacity and ability to handle and hold more, bro. If you take somebody fresh off the street, bro, a homeless dude, if you take a homeless dude, take Jeff Bezos out of Amazon and put this homeless dude there, he's not going to know what the hell to do. Whole business is going to fall to the ground, bro. That's to my point, bro. You gotta, I mean, feel me, bro? You gotta have an understanding of what it's like to be at the low end of the totem pole, because once you become that executive whatever or that CEO, you're gonna know how to treat the people that work under you, bro. Subordinate to you. You're going to understand what it was like so that you can show them grace and make it easier for them to want to come to work and show up every day, to work for you and to actually work towards something better so that they can then grow within your company or your industry or your whatever. But you can't have none of that if you're trying to be the man out the gate, bro. Walking in with ego and all cocky and shit. Who the fuck are you, nigga? Who are you, nigga? Go sit your little happy ass down somewhere, buddy. Go sit down somewhere, bro. That ain't for you. But like to the point my bro was making, like, you gotta know like what your capacity is, bro. Like, if you don't have the capacity to do something you're aspiring to do, if you just don't have it, and it's like you're working towards it, and you know what I mean, you're showing up, you're consistent, but even through trying to learn from your mistakes or your losses or your shortcomings, bro, is simply just not working out. You also gotta understand, like, this just may not be for me, bro. This might just not be for me, bro. You gotta know when to say that, bro. Before God puts you in a position to force your hand out of whatever position you're trying to get into, bro. Like, no, you can't do this. This is not for you. Now I'm going to place you here so you can start over, lose everything, start over, and rebuild from the ground up. Because I've had that happen to me. It can and it will and it does happen. My boy, it happens. It happens. It happens, bro. But that's the beauty of starting over, because that's called prestige. Losing everything and getting it back, that's called prestige, my nigga. Yeah. That's called prestige. You ever played one of them games where you like, you rack up so many of whatever, so many orbs or stones or relics or some shit, and you reset your character. You reset your character, but you gain a prestige, and your character is now a lot stronger. But you're starting over from scratch. You lose all your relics, but your character is stronger. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's that prestige, bro. Yep, that's that prestige, bro. You can't be afraid of that kind of risk, bro. That's the risk that builds warriors, my boy. Soldiers, bro. The dungeon keeper, bro. You know how to really you know how to really, know what I mean, move and operate and conduct yourself, my boy. That's the beauty behind all this, bro. But whatever it is you're doing or plan to do with your life, keep going. Take the advice I told y'all. Understand your capacity and ability to hold certain things, and if it's just not for you, have that understanding. Don't try to force a triangle block in a square hole. It's not gonna work, because once you try to fit that triangle block in a square hole, what you're gonna have to do is cut off some of the corners to fit it into that square hole. But guess what? Once you cut off them corners, the triangle is no longer complete. And you being that triangle, when you're cutting off pieces of yourself to try to fit in with something you don't belong in, you're losing part of yourself that you may not be able to get back, bro. Feel me? Or you may be able to get them pieces back. You might be able to super glue them the corners of that triangle back, but it's not gonna be the same, bro. It's never gonna be the same, bro. It's never gonna be the same, bro. Stitches leave scars, bro. Stitches leave scars, bro. Stitches leave scars, fam. But hey, whatever you're doing with your life, keep going, keep prospering, keep moving forward, 1 foot at a time. Not two, not three, one, bro. Don't try to rush or fast forward anything, bro. Move and operate and conduct yourself relative to God's timing, bro. Have patience, instill patience within your heart for Jesus, for the coming of Jesus is nigh, bro. Jesus will come to you and deliver and present himself in the ways that he needs to when you are ready to experience whatever he has set out for you to do and set out for you to have, bro. It will happen in due time, when it's that appropriate time, bro. Don't worry, bro. Don't operate out of fear, because fear is just faith held in the wrong place, bro. That's all that is. Don't operate out of worry, but the wisdom you gain from God when you ask of it from him. Operate from, you know what I mean? Operate from your heart, bro. What is your heart telling you to do? Yeah, bro. All that good stuff, man. But hey, I love y'all. God loves you more. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all Tuesday. Get out in some sun, drink water, electrolytes, all that good stuff. Stay hydrated, eat a good meal, and all that good stuff, man. But I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.